I shall send a note over to the King of Euralia, telling him my decision. Tonight, when it is dark, I shall steal away and begin my new life. There seems to be no reason why the people should not go back to their homes tomorrow. By the way, that guard outside there knows that I wasn't killed last night. That's rather awkward."
"I think," said the Chancellor, who was already picturing his return home, and was not going to be done out of it by a common sentry, "I think I could persuade him that you were killed last night."
"Oh, well then, that's all right."
He drew a ring from his finger.
"Perhaps this will help him to be persuaded. Now, leave me while I write to the King of Euralia."
It was a letter which Merriwig was decidedly glad to get. It announced bluntly that the war was over, and added that the King of Barodia proposed to abdicate. His son would rule in his stead, but he was a harmless fool, and the King of Euralia need not bother about him. The king would be much obliged if he would let it get about that the whiskers had been won in a fair fight. This would really be more to the credit of both of them. Personally, he was glad to be rid of the things, but one has one's dignity. He was now retiring into private life, and if it were rumoured abroad that he had been killed by the King of Euralia, matters would be much more easy to arrange. Merriwig slept late after his long night abroad, and he found this note waiting for him when he awoke. He summoned the Chancellor at once.
"What have you done about those, trophies?"
he asked.
"They are fluttering from your flagstaff at this moment, sire."
"Ah, and what do my people say?"
"They are roaring with laughter, sire, at the whimsical nature of the jest."
"Yes, but what do they say?"
"Some say that your Majesty, with great cunning, ventured privily in the night and cut them off while he slept. Others, that with great bravery you defeated him in mortal combat, and carried them away as the spoils of the victor."
"Oh, and what did you say?"
The Chancellor looked reproachful.
"Naturally, your Majesty, I have not spoken with them."
"Ah, well, I have been thinking it over in the night, and I remember now that I did kill him. You understand?"
"Your Majesty's skill in sword play will be much appreciated by the people."
"Quite so,"
said the king hastily.
"Well, that's all. I'm getting up now, and we're all going home tomorrow."
The Chancellor went out, rubbing his hands with delight. End of chapter 17.